yourself. And you drink 50 because it's got a taste you enjoy. It's just that simple. You don't have to explain it. You just say it. 50. You can't say beer any better.
All you have to say is 50. You can't say beer any better.
Grey Cup weekend indeed is next weekend on CBC. The Grey Cup game on Sunday, preceded, of course, by Grey Cup preview and festival. And on the day previous, Saturday, a replay of the 1975 Grey Cup game. And on a Saturday afternoon in Toronto, the Grey Cup parade. You'll see it right here on the CBC television network. Right now, you're watching 2nd and 8 for the Ottawa Rough Riders at the Hamilton 48. Clemens steps up out of trouble. A flag is thrown. Going way back and unloads the ball. Deflected to Charlie Brandon. He's not eligible, but he's going to have a go. We have a league record for flags. We have 4 down on the field.
That was a great one, Jeff. A league record for flags down on the field. Sounds like a baseball broadcast. I think the first one is going to be Tom Schutte, number 56, the right offensive guard. I think that's the flag that went down and caught the Ottawa Rough Riders for holding on the play. Let's see if we can pick it up. There's so many flags on the play, it's very difficult to determine what is going to happen after this one.
Referee Bill Fry has told Charlie Brandon to begin with, you can't carry the ball.
Charlie says, I don't particularly want it. Watch how he's hit after he caught it. Clemens had the initial pressure put on him by Harris, as you see, number 45. He just dumps the ball out right before he's sacked by Harrison Samples. He took quite a shot. Samples appeared to be hurt on the play, and it's being taken off by the Ticats trainers.
Actually, you talk about the baseball lingo. If I were going to use that, I'd probably have to say that it's a league record for flags on a Sunday in November in Ottawa during a day game. All it was the ineligible receiver, and so it becomes 3rd down and 15, and a kick by Jerry Organ is underway. No problem there with 5 yards. Now a flag is thrown, likely a face guard call or a piling on call. Lewis Porter got hammered pretty heavily. It's going to be piling on.
I think Hedges, Brian Hedges, number 53, came in there late, no question about it.
Ottawa very concerned. They don't want to give the Tiger Cats any extra yardage with the win. Here's Bill Fry, the referee.
I'm sure it's called against Hedges, number 53. Watch him come in here late. Good call. No need for that.
Samples taken off a play ago is at the Hamilton bench.
He got a pretty good crack there. He got it right on the nose, too, and he's got a little bit of a nosebleed, but he's too big, too strong, and too determined to let that stop him for long.
He's kind of cute and cuddly as well, isn't he?
38-yard line is the line of scrimmage for the Hamilton first down. Jones looking for Evanson, is wide open, finally finds him, and Terry fell as the ball arrived and kicks the turf in disgust. That's happened a few times today in very important situations.
Well, as we see it once again, you'll see that Terry slips and falls and almost makes one of the great catches of his life in spite of that. He gets a hand on this ball, and then it hits him in the foot as he's going down. Terry very upset with himself, but obviously not his fault, slipping on this frozen turf.
He was open for a good 3 or 4 seconds before Jimmy Jones even spotted him.
Frank, you were talking about that earlier. It's just a little crust on top that's frozen, and that makes it extremely greasy.
2nd down play for Hamilton. Jones fires it complete to Harris. It'll be a 1st down, Tiger Cats near midfield. Alan Brenner drove Mike Harris down.
I think we've got a holding call down here, Don. As you take a look at Mike Harris hooking right in front of Al Brenner. It appears to me to be Bart Evans once again holding Rudy Sims. They're going to be bringing it back. Big for the Riders as the Ticats had picked up a 1st down.
That's a big penalty. Instead of being at the 55, now the ball is back now at the 29-yard line. So it's 2nd and 20 from the 29. Only 4:52 remaining in the 3rd quarter. That's all the wind advantage time remaining for Jimmy Jones and the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He's going deep for Evanson again. Oh, and he almost got to the ball. Oh, the anger and the frustration seething inside that young man.
Look at the effort and how close Terry comes to this ball. What a catch that would have been. Jones threw that ball about 65 yards in the air, and Terry, who has the only touchdown for the Ticats in this ball game, almost caught up with it.
He is firmly convinced that he could have and should have made the catch. He's that kind of competitor. Art Green stands back along with Bill Hananacker around the 25-yard line. Clark with a rush gets it away. Moving up forward is Green to the 35. And he was clipped at the 30-yard line, 38-yard line, and down around the 42.
John, you talk about great catches. Ken Clark made one that was just about as good as any catch we've had this afternoon. He had to go way up for that football and got off a 46-yard punt.
Ottawa would just love to control the final 4 minutes of this third quarter and then work with the wind to protect their lead further in the fourth. They lead 16-8. 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in quarter three. Don Chevrier with Frank Rigney and Tom McKee. We hope you're enjoying this, the Eastern Conference Final, 1976 from Ottawa. Art Green broke one tackle from Samples. Then is finally wrestled down to the 45. He picked up 2 yards, maybe 3. Sam Britz met him. Samples, of course, back in there after that shot he took a few plays ago. Art Green has been the dominant offensive figure for the Ottawa Rough Riders in this game. He gained 84 yards in the first half. And at this point, he's a yard away from the 100-yard total for the day.
Rod Woodward as the defensive safety looking on for the Riders. I'm sure his offensive mate's on as they have a second mate situation.
The draw, and it was read well by Moffett, and he wraps up Palizzetti for about a yard gain of the 46, and the Ottawa punting team will come on. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds until the end of the third quarter, and Ottawa leads 16-8 over Hamilton.
Not all speakers can stand the blast. Meet the NS451 Rock Monitor from Yamaha Audio. Dynamite vibes. Yamaha Audio Rock Monitors for the strength with clarity rock music demands. The Yamaha Audio NS451 Rock Monitor is built for rock. Only $149.95.
Some of the clearest, bluest water in all the world is only one day away on a Boeing jetliner. The Baja, the Caribbean, the South Pacific. Of course, some people have everything right in their own backyard. But if you don't, and warm water is your thing, get hold of your airline and get on a Boeing jetliner. There's a lonely cove somewhere, waiting for you.
All right, we move to the final 3 minutes and 10 seconds of the third quarter. Ottawa Rough Riders facing 3rd and 7 are about to give the ball back at a punt to the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Hamilton will have just under 3 minutes to work with the wind. They trail 16-8. Big rush on Oregon. He gets away a short one around the 45, and it bounces out of bounds right on the 40-yard line. So the Tiger Cats will start near midfield with 2:47 remaining.
Only a 24-yard kick by Oregon there. Alan Moffett, 56, put a lot of pressure on the Ottawa kicker.
Alan Moffett, one of the most improved football players throughout this season, game by game, coming on stronger and stronger for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, the defensive tackle. Jones, they try to get Edwards free. He gets away. Ducks outside the 45, slips a Stenderson tackle, midfield. The 50 of Ottawa. Great run by Jimmy Edwards.
Edwards runs into his own offensive tackle, Larry Butler, number 68 initially, right at the line of scrimmage. Manages to get away from him, and that's Cameron, number 52, Larry Cameron, the middle linebacker of Ottawa, that Edwards avoids, moves the ball all the way down to the Rider 50-yard line. You just had to know that Edwards is going to break out sooner or later. He's been pretty well bottled up by that Ottawa defense so far this afternoon.
Ken Moore finally popped him for the tackle after a gain of 20, and that's more than half his total for the day. Ottawa until now has contained the dangerous Jimmy Edwards very well. Mark Cosmos was shaken up, seemed to injure a leg, and he has gone out to the Ottawa bench. So they go 6 deep with just the 2 linebackers in there. 4-2-6. The pass to Evanson at the 30-yard line. Tightrope, he's out of bounds to 25. Well, Hamilton's got something going here.
Kreppen finally knocks Evanson out of bounds, and of course Kreppen's the one that Evanson beat for the touchdown strike earlier in this ball game. See Terry tightroping down the sidelines. He gets down almost to the 25-yard line. First down, Hamilton Ticats. 1:40 remaining in the third quarter.
The ball sitting just outside Ottawa's 25. This is a big chance for the Tiger Cats. Willis goes right, Evanson left. Santucci and Edwards lined up behind Jimmy Jones. Harris in the slot. Into the end zone for Evanson. Touchdown, a great catch. A tremendous catch by Terry Evanson. And he has been injured. Just a tremendous effort by Evanson. Let's watch it again.
And what a great throw by Jimmy Jones. He hits Evanson in that far corner of the end zone as Evanson has gotten behind Tosh, number 17. You see Terry make his second touchdown reception of the day. What a catch by Evanson.
Evanson getting up now. We'll watch it again. He may have fallen on the point of the ball.
Jones has time to throw this football once again, which he didn't quite often in the first half. And watch this grab by Evanson. Fully extended in the corner of the end zone.
I wonder if that could be a recurrence of that rib injury that he suffered up here in Lansdowne Park back when it was warmer.
Look at him jog now. He's all right.
He'll be okay.
Terry Evanson almost single-handedly with the work of Jimmy Jones throwing it to him has put Hamilton right back into it. 16-14.
Terry, okay?
It's 16-15. 1:09 remaining. And the Tiger Cats, who've had a tremendous comeback this season, are launching a tremendous comeback in this football game.
Don, you know, if you look at this third quarter and want to try to pick out one play that was so decisive, I'd have to say it was Jimmy Jones' 3rd and 1 situation where he was caught for a 5 or 6 yard loss by Mark Cosmos and managed to get away from him, kept the drive alive until finally he hit Terry Evanson behind Peter Kreppen for the first touchdown. Now Evanson has come back and scored again, this time beating Wayne Tosh. Jones really did keep that first drive alive with 2 excellent runs from his quarterbacking spot.
1:09 remaining in the third quarter, 16-15 for Ottawa. Ken Clark's kickoff to Hadanaka at the 6-yard line. And he was popped hard by number 41, Kent Carter, as he reached the 32. He's okay, pops up after a hard tackle.
What a shot he takes, though. Watch Carter coming in here, number 41. Appeared that he had room to come back as he brought the ball back 26 yards, but he is drilled at the 33. This Ticat ball club is fired up with less than a minute to go in this third quarter. 16-15, the Riders by 1 at this point.
That one looks pretty slender the way the Tiger Cats are playing right now. Clemens turns, can't find a receiver. Now he spots one. Oh, super catch by Art Green in a big crowd at the 38-yard line. Tom McKee, I think, has been watching the condition of Terry Evanson. Are you there, Tom?
He's wearing when he made that touchdown, and you'll notice it's the ordinary studs. Now, as it remains cold, this field is freezing more and more every minute, and so he's gone to the softer sole, the rib sole, more like a regular running shoe. It'll give him better traction. They may need it in this last quarter coming up.
Clemens finds Kuzik. He's hit, but he's got a first down around the 49-yard line. Was stopped by Larry Brune, number 30.
See Clements coming out to his right side, getting a lot of time to throw the football once again, and finds Kuzik wide open. Brune makes the stop at the end of the third quarter. So the Ottawa Rough Riders are ahead 16-15 at the end of the third period. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in a moment.
The new Chevrolet, with more headroom, more rear seat legroom, and more trunk room than the 76 full-size Chevrolet.
That's more headroom.
More leg room. More trunk room.
Now that's more like it. More like it.
The new Chevrolet has a higher gas mileage rating than last year's full-size Chevrolets. It's also more manageable in city traffic.
Now that's more headroom.
More legroom.
More trunk room.
More mileage. More manageable.
Now that's more like it.
More like it.
The new Chevrolet is, we think, more beautiful, too.
Now that's more like it. Yes, that's more like it. Now that's more like it. That's much more like it. The new Chevrolet.
Now that's more like it.
Grey Cup victories and Grey Cup losses. Relive your memories in headline form on display at the Football Hall of Fame in Hamilton.
I may surprise you with mine. I think I'm going Edmonton, 1960. I can't come up with a score, but I hate to agree with ex-quarterbacks, but I'm going with the Eskimos because I think they have a big edge offensively and a big edge kicking the football.
Those were their predictions last year on Grey Cup preview of Frank Rigney and Don Jonas. They proved correct. Frank, you'll get a chance to do it all over again and make it 2 in a row on Grey Cup preview next Sunday.
Well, let's wait till then. We're not going to make any predictions about this ball game. Tremendous action left with 15 minutes remaining in this ball game.
No way to predict the outcome of this one. Here's Clemens. It's complete. Fine catch around the 43-yard line of Hamilton. Foley brought it in. Remember, Ottawa now has the wind advantage.
And once again, the footing plays a role in this ball game as Foley slips and falls after making this reception. He's wide open behind Harris and quite possibly could have gained further additional yardage. First down for Ottawa, 44-yard line of the Ticats.
14 minutes and 11 seconds just starting the fourth quarter of the Eastern Final. Clemens 13 for 18 today. Nearly 200 yards. Art Green, his senior running back, is inside the 40-yard line, gaining 5. Sam Britt stopped him. They're halfway to another first down.
That'll put Green over 100 yards for the day as he picks up about 4.5 on that play. 104 and 20 carries.
Atnaka comes in for Kuzik. He's got instructions from George Brantano to give to Tom Clemens on second down and about 5. Clemens just rolls out of there. And he's going to be very close to a first down. Dave Shaw stopped him. Clemens stumbled toward the end of that run. And they'll likely be calling out the yardstick for a measurement. It appears to be a first down, but they're going to find out. Just over 13 minutes left.
Certainly Tom McKee's comments on the footing that they have down there and the problems that they're having with this field were very appropriate because Clemens slips and falls once again. If he's short of a first down, certainly won't be because Shaw pinned him there. Clemens slipped and fell in the last 2 yards. However, it is an Ottawa first down, so they've now moved to the Ticats 32.5 yard line.
And if you're wondering about Terry Evanston, he's playing catch on the sidelines, warming up, so evidently he's going to be all right. After his second big touchdown catch that has put Hamilton back into it. Art Green, good opening, 25-yard line. They'll mark him at the 26. It'll be a gain of over 6 yards. Tom? Are you there, Thomas? I think he may have gone inside to get warm.
I don't think he hears at the moment, Tom. That's the kind of play on that last one, Art Green going up the middle that Ottawa was so successful with in the first half. Just straight ahead football. They'd gone away from it in the third quarter.
Green again. It's another Ottawa first down to the 20-yard line. Kent Carter with the tackle, but they can't find a way to stop Art Green.
Well, they had been pretty effective stopping Green in the third quarter. Donnie's gained 84 yards in the first half. He's now picked up about 20 in the last 3 carries, but up until that point in this second half, the Hamilton Ticat defense had come up big against them. 11:50 remain in this ball game.
Avery left. Huzik right. Foley in the slot left for the first down play. Green again. Who else? Inside the Hamilton 15. 16-15, Ottawa leads. 11 minutes and 25 seconds. The clock moving in the fourth quarter. Ottawa driving for all important insurance points. Right now, a very big second down play for the Rough Riders and for the Hamilton defense. It's going to be second down and 6. This play is the difference between a touchdown and a field goal attempt. Alizzetti. They have him at the 13-yard line, and Ottawa is stopped short of the first down. Steve Jelly made the tackle.
Well, Jelly, number 33, comes up with one of the really big defensive plays for the Ticats in this period because Palazzetti appears to be on his way to a first down for the Riders. Jerry Organ coming in the ball game as Ottawa will be faced with a 3rd and 4 situation. There's Jelly there, number 33, who made the stop.
Now that play sweeping to the right, they have put the ball on the hash marks. They've given Oregon a sharper angle than he might like from the 20-yard line to attempt this field goal for Ottawa. No, it's wide. And it bounces to the dead ball line for a single point. So the Ottawa Rough Riders, as Oregon looks on in disbelief, have a 2-point lead at 17-15. We've got 10 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Don't go away.
Winter skies and countrysides, grab a dream and take a ride. Leave behind those worldly cares and follow the open air. And when you hear those friendly sounds, it's good times all around.
It's a good time and you're happy. It's a good time for a blue.
Time for smiling, sailor that's blue. Smiles along with you.
Time will tell how important that missed field goal by Jerry Organ will prove to be. As Jimmy Edwards got 4 yards at the 39, Hamilton coming out with 2nd and 6. There's the Honorable John Monroe, of course, who represents the Hamilton riding. I think you can figure out which way he's going today.
I think the farm might tell you something, Don.
His job is in Ottawa, though.
Jones looking long and almost had the ball picked off. Number 10, Peter Crepan, was falling and missed a chance for the interception.
Once again, this field condition plays a vital role here as Crepan, number 10, appears to be in a good position to have this interception. Watch him. He slips and falls coming across in front of the intended receiver, Jimmy Edwards.
It seems when they have to make any sudden cut or adjustment with the feet to bring a ball in, those feet aren't reliable on this turf.
It's only those little quick guys. You don't see those big linemen slipping out there, Don.
Never see them on their feet. There's the kick by Clark. 36-yard line. Hatanaka slipped. And then Harris levels him right there. 9 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. There is a 2-point difference with Ottawa leading 17-15. But remember, it was 16-1 not too long ago. First down for Tom Clements and the Rough Riders. Art Green hits to about the 43-yard line where he's met by Kent Carter and some Hamilton friends. Got 5. That's been just about the average, perhaps a bit more, for number 20 Art Green today, who has represented so much of the Ottawa Rough Rider attack. Carter, the linebacker, moves onto the line now for this 2nd and 5 play. Out to Gabriel. Oh, it's going to be close for a first down. They might have stopped him short. It was Larry Brune who simply wrestled Gabriel down, I think about half a yard away from the first down. We'll find out in a minute.
Seen from a very closely split position, just about 3 or 4 yards from his offensive tackle going out in the flat. It will be a 3rd down situation for the Riders as Brune comes up with another big defensive play for the Ticats. Ottawa must turn the ball over once again. 8:02 remaining in this ball game.
3rd and 1. George Brancato will not gamble here. He's got Jerry Organ in to kick. Organ with a following wind, 15 to 20 miles an hour in the 4th quarter.